Hello, Prairie Ridge Middle School. Mrs. Steffen here to talk to you about lockers. While we all know this hasn't been a typical school year, we recognize that students need a space to keep their extra items, especially as it gets colder outside. So all students and staff are working really hard to keep everyone safe and healthy. Everything I will go over today keeps all staff and student health and safety in mind. Today I'm going to cover 3 main topics that relate to lockers. At the end of this video, you should be able to answer what you can keep in your locker, what locker you are assigned to, and when you can use your locker. This year, we will use lockers for outerwear only. Students will continue to carry their backpacks to class with their needed materials and Chromebooks. We also won't decorate lockers this year. The only purpose for a locker is to have a space for you to keep your outerwear so you don't have to carry it from class to class. Examples of outerwear would be coats, hats, gloves, umbrellas, anything that you would wear based on the weather that you would have to carry with you. We definitely don't want you to have to carry a lot of extra items along with your class materials. We have about 640 lockers at Prairie Ridge with over 1,000 students. So we had to get really creative, so each student had their own locker to keep their coats, hats, gloves, and umbrellas. We found a way to make it work. Students who are in band and have a band locker assigned to them in the instrument locker room will continue to use that locker for their outerwear. Band lockers are located in the music wing, which is close to both entrances and exits. Students who are not in band will be assigned to an academic locker. Academic lockers are the red lockers in the hallways. Your assigned locker will be close to your advisory teacher's classroom. If you have a sibling at Prairie Ridge Middle School, you will share a locker with your sibling. All of these things helped us ensure that each student had their own locker. Students will visit their locker when they arrive at school to place their outerwear in the locker. Students will also visit the locker during dismissal from school to retrieve their coats, jackets, and other outerwear. We're asking that students leave their locker open at the end of each day. This will help us as we clean the building each evening. We're also asking that students take home all belongings at the end of each day. So again, you'll visit your locker in the morning when you arrive to school, and you'll go back to your locker at the end of the day when we are dismissing. So you are going to receive your locker assignment and have time to practice your combination in advisory. You will notice that locker combinations are posted directly on the locker. Please leave those in place. This will help you navigate opening your locker each day. If you need locker help, we are always here to help. So if you can't get your locker open, just ask a nearby adult for assistance. If you have any questions about lockers, please ask your advisory teacher, or you can also ask in person or through email your grade level administrator. For 6th graders, that is me, Mrs. Steffen, and for 7th graders, that is Mrs. Bruns.